Training camp is still looming around the corner, and with that in mind, here are some top storylines that I'm watching headed into the regular season. Is this the year that the Patriots finally slip and fall as contenders in the AFC East? They've undergone a lot of changes. There are some teams there that are looking like they could be eventual contenders, but they're still so young. They're young quarterbacks all over the division. I still think that even though Tom Brady's going to be 42 when the season starts, even though Bill Belichick just turned 67, I feel like the Patriots are still the team to beat in the AFC East and potentially in the AFC. Now, if there's one storyline that always moves the needle, it's quarterback competitions. And as I look at the landscape of the league, I see three that are worth watching. Washington between Case Keenum and Dwayne Haskins, New York between Eli Manning and Daniel Jones, and Miami between Ryan Fitzpatrick and Josh Rosen. Now, I fully expect the Giants to name Eli Manning their starter week 1, but if Eli struggles early on, as he has in the past, I would not overlook the possibility of the Giants turning to Jones, who's flashed a little bit in the offseason, because when you take a player number 6 overall, there's just so much pressure on a coaching staff and on a general manager to make sure that that player was worth it. It was a pretty risky move for Steve Keim to fire Steve Wilks, who was a rookie head coach last season in a one and done, and then bring in Kingsbury, who really doesn't have coaching experience in the NFL. Then you combine that with the number 1 overall pick in Kyler Murray, and this could be one of those boom or bust combinations. I still think that Cardinals roster needs a lot of work, but theoretically, Murray fits exactly what Kingsbury wants to do on offense. So I think the early indications in the regular season should be a good sign and a good barometer to see whether this match between Kingsbury and Murray really could be something that's successful for years to come. This Cleveland Brownies team is one that I am just so excited to watch. This is one of these experiments that could be either a huge success or it could be a work in progress. The Browns were already much improved. They were already a fun team to watch with Baker Mayfield at quarterback last year. But then you add Odell Beckham Jr., you add Olivier Vernon, you add Sheldon Richardson, and all the other pieces that they've been able to acquire this offseason, and you look at their roster, and at least on paper, they have the talent to compete in the AFC and potentially even be an outside threat for a Super Bowl.